Y'all hoes know. Let's clear the air. My bitch is on go, and we'll get there.
You guys, a moment of silence was required for me having to drag my tail back in front of this camera, because why is this like the 5th tea video in 7 days? Because the tea is overflowing, and every single video I have to sit down and talk about JT. My mind is blown. The city girls have burnt the city down, as you guys can see. We're going to get into everything in this video. So without further ado, we're gonna run the intro so I can get on into today's tea topics, honey. And I just want to say thank y'all so much for loving on me and showing the last video so much love. It is doing, it's going up. Okay, the numbers are going up. But let's roll the intro so we can get directly into today's video. Now, if you've never seen my face before, make sure you follow me on Instagram, screenshot it, because after I get finished dragging everybody, you might forget it, okay? So while it's on the screen now, screenshot it, okay? Now, today's tea video is, girl, all over the place, child. The first thing I want to talk about is Sexy Red. Now, Sexy Red was summoned to a high school recently. I don't know why she was summoned to a high school, but she was summoned to a high school. And she was supposed to go up and perform and do, you know, get it sexy. She's supposed to have been getting it sexy in front of the 9th, 10th, and 11th graders and 12th graders. So she gets there, she pulls up, and the staff stop her at the door and tell her she and her team cannot come in because they smell like the Mary Joanna. They smell like they didn't, you know, smoke the bitch down before coming on to the school to perform. Now, here's a lot of questions I can pose to this situation. 1, why was Sexy Red invited there? 2, Sexy, why were you know, smoking down the place before you pulled up to the school? Then we had people in the comments saying, you know, them students smoke. That's probably true, and some of the teachers smoke too. But you can't tell me everybody's hitting some kush before they have to turn themselves into the building at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's just not going down like that. Now, there's faults on both sides of this battlefield. There's faults with the school inviting Sexy Red, because why do you invite Sexy Red? It's faults with Sexy Red because why are you smoking before you get to the school? But also, it's like it's Sexy Red. What else would you expect from somebody named Sexy Red? Now, she hops on Instagram Live and she's going off and she's talking about some, you know, they telling me I can't come to the school. They telling me I can't come to school because I smell like Joe, I smell like Mary. I smell like Joe, I smell like Mary.
So look, so this school put me, I came up here, got you, try to talk to the kids, get them the word of the day, they gonna put me on me. Tell me I smell like weed. They ain't come to see you, Otis. You heard who they screaming for.
Now, watching that, the whole time I'm thinking, if I was Sexy Red, there's no way I would have hopped on live and admitted this openly, that I was trying to get into somebody's school with underage fellas smelling like every tree in the bush, all right? There's no way that nobody could have, no way. There's no way I would have openly admitted that I smell like every tree and every bush and I was trying to get into some school and perform for high schoolers. There's no way. I would have never admitted that. But Sexy did. Mind blowing. Now, moving on. My Pisces friend, sister, prodigy from Memphis, okay, is in some trouble, all right? And I'm here to whoop everybody's ass because we stand at 901, 10 feet tall, 10 feet down, 10 feet strong with my girl, K. Michelle. Now, K. Michelle recently jumped on Instagram Live to speak about gayness. She spoke about, hey, look here, a lot of people doing a lot of stuff in this world and we just be focused on the gay people, quote unquote, sinning. She said, I don't believe that, you know, Jesus has focused on these gay people as people making it seem. Kay said, I don't believe that Jesus is, you know, he tuned in to the LGBTQ.XXWLRNBC. She said, I don't believe that. Now, of course, somebody was screen recording and they sent it on over to the Neighborhood Talk and they posted it up, and girl, the internet is on fire.
I don't believe that you're not supposed to be gay or this and that. I just don't believe that. So be mad at me and this and that. People are supposed to be what they feel in the inside. It's okay for you to kill a person, but it ain't okay for you to be gay. Like, I don't believe that. You can be gay, you can feel who you are, and you let it. I don't believe that you can sin. No sin is bigger than another sin.
She made some valid points in that live stream, with one saying, look here, you can't really control what you feel in the inside. And I've been speaking that for years. Literally, I have groups of straight men come up to me no matter where I'm at, whether it's in public or at a job, no matter where I'm at. I have straight men come to me and they say, why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? And my brutally honest response is, I literally was born this way. It's not something that I choose. It's not a lifestyle that I chose to be in. It's something that just happens to me. When I see somebody fine and attractive, A.E. the man, my Peter Whacker starts to stand up. That's something that you can't control. You can't say, hey, stand up. You can, but I'm not telling it to stand up. I just see a sexy dreadhead skits. I see a dreadhead in his skits, okay? So, it's something that you can't control, like Michelle said. In that live stream, they also spoke about every sin is a sin, no matter big, small. It's all equally yoked here. So if I'm gay, that's a sin. Somebody's stealing over there, that's a sin. You over there effing and skin before you married, that's a sin. Your uncle that murdered somebody, that's one of the biggest sins. 10 Commandments, girl, thou shalt not murder, girl. But we're focused on, the LGBT, and he's just, minding his gay, black, queer business. So I really, really stand with K. Michelle. I absolutely live that she came onto her platform and decided to stand with us. She's always been an advocate for LGBTs for years. She's been so sweet and kind to me since middle school, like dead ass middle school. I think, yeah, that's when our relationship started, middle school, like dead ass. Y'all know K. Michelle, my girl. Y'all know that's my girl. I'm probably gonna go see her in a couple days because her, Trey Songz, and Keisha Cole coming down here to Memphis in a couple days. So I might push out there and pop up on her. But I'm happy that she is once again speaking up for the LGBT. I don't care what the people are saying. Every time, somebody questions or, even just sticks up for us, even if religion isn't brought into it, we get stoned. I am a very spiritual, I'm not gonna say religious, like I grew up in the church, but it's like I cannot quote you down no scriptures. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I done read the Bible front to back. I'm not no down Christian. But I talk to God multiple times a day. Like I thank God for the little things, small things, the big things, things he's done, the things he's done that I don't like. I thank God for everything, all right? God is a big part of my life. No matter what LGBT letter you throw on me, God is a big part of my life. I've always been vocal about, look here, a sin is a sin. And I don't even think I'm sinning because this is not a choice I'm making. With sin, those are decisions that you make that are horribly wrong. And for the most part, you can control yourself from sinning. I can't control myself from the way my body works, the way my mind works, the way I've been working since I was a little baby. But moving on. Since we're talking about queer people, I wanted to bring this up. Carlos Collins from Mississippi was recently brutally murdered by an ex-police officer. Now, him and this ex-police officer did have relations, and I do want to tell you the police officer's name, Marcus. Okay, I need to call the nigga out. Marcus and Carlos did have relations, meaning they were playing the hokey pokey. Okay, but Carlos decided to break it off. Now, when he decided to break things off with Marcus, Marcus became very, stalkerish, all right? He was stalking Carlos, and Carlos felt so unsafe where Carlos had to go get a damn restraining order. Now, the restraining order is put in place, and one night, his house is broken into by, of course, Marcus. Marcus comes into the home. He fires rounds into Carlos's body multiple times. After that, Marcus takes an axe and he chops 30 times into Carlos's body. And then he takes a blade and starts to cut up Carlos's body. Then he flees the scene. And he's still on the run. It was the most brutal thing to have to read, let alone have to think about. Somebody had to live that and experience that. It's so close to home in relatability, and also meaning these people are next door. I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. This happened in Mississippi. Of course, Marcus is, like I said, on the run. Don't nobody know where he at. I just want to send condolences to Carlos and all of his loved ones, all of his close family and friends, and everybody that has to go through this and is dealing with this news. We're gonna move on and get the mood up so we can talk about the city girls burning the city down. All right. Baby, Jatavia, I hope I'm saying her name right, and Caresha, burn this city down. Girl, burn this city down, girl. Somebody go get a motherfucking fire extinguisher. Immediately, girl. This stuff is crazy. Jatavia has been arguing with a little bit of everybody on Twitter, okay? Main girls, stand pages, TikTokers, now homegirl, and even group mate, label mate, whatever you want to say, girl. The mate is done, all right? Now, let me break it down from the start because I seen it from the very first, like from the very first tweet, and I was screenshotting, girl, screenshot. Y'all know me, baby. I be on Twitter religiously, so I see stuff at like 5 seconds after being posted. So, girl, I seen the tea go down in real time. Now, I'm going to explain everything, and I'm going to, you know, show y'all the receipts. And we're going to talk about it because this stuff is crazy. Now, Saucy Santana was arguing back and forth with a Nicki Minaj stand page. And they went onto their page, and they was basically clocking Santana and asking him, did his RCA payments slow down? Because, you know, he was signed to a label, and they was clocking his tea or being messy. So he ended up retweeting them and saying, my agents call me every other day with an inquiry or a check for the doll. How much does Stan Twitter pay?
Electric chair.
How much does Stan Twitter pay? There will be TV shows to address things that you are so heavily invested and interested in. Tune in. So that's what Santana said, arguing back and forth with a damn bar. Now, JT ends up going to her page and she retweets him. I don't know how she seen it. I don't know who sent it to her, who told her about it, because she had him blocked, allegedly. But she unblocks this man and she retweets him and she says, and I better not be mentioned since I'm in not any episode. Nothing should be addressed without me. Who are you? You done gave yourself a position of power! Exclamation point, okay? You are not my power of attorney. Sit your ass down. Now, Santana retweets and he says, sheesh! He says, sheesh! I thought we were talking about Puff! I don't know who the hell Puff was, girl, but he said, I thought we were talking about Puff. And those are old Puff Daddy. Oh, Puff Daddy, dog. Okay, see? All right, I'm lost too. He said, I thought we were talking about Puff and those allegations, just like the rest of the world. What the fuck are you talking about? I totally agree with Santana. JT was just on edge. JT goes and retweets and says, reread what I said just in case you didn't comprehend the first time. JT, I'm with you when you're right. But today you just loud and wrong, girl. What the fuck are you talking? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay. So then she goes and tweets and says, what happens in the dark always comes to the light. So now that Santana and JT are going back and forth, this is where Young Miami comes into the beef because you know she's besties with Santana. So Young Miami inserts herself and she tweets and says, a bitch been dissing me, sneak dissing me for weeks. And I ain't say shit. What a bitch mad at me for?
I'm like, what he say fuck me for?
JT, she retweets and said, oh, Miss Ma'am, this your last day playing dumb. Now, when she said that right there.
Yeah, tell me that wasn't no bar. That wasn't no bar. Nigga, listen.
When she said that right there, I said, eat, JT, eat. Because let me tell you something, Glorilla took her down through the mud. Glorilla took her up and down through the mud. So, baby, JT learned a couple things. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Quick, fast, in a hurry, bitch. JT said, girl, this is your last day playing dumb. So I'm living at this point. I'm going back and forth from JT page, Caresha page, Santana page, and Queen Naja. Now, when Young Miami inserts herself, JT retweets again and says, it's too much for me to tweet. I would like a sit down. Caresha, please. But leave Santana at home. And all I can think is, get off of him! Get off of him!
Get off of her!
Baby, what the hell is going on? She said, you didn't leave Santana at home. Now, JT then goes forward to say, I know I come off crazy, but never in my life did I do no whack shit to that girl. She literally enjoys seeing me getting dragged, and when people show me love, she goes crazy and call it a hate train. Now, I'm gonna be honest. If JT is referring to people showing her love as telling her, oh, you know, you watch Caresha, oh, you're the better rapper of the group, or oh, da. It's kind of showing you love and, you know, enabling her hate train. If that's the love you're referring to. But she did go for it, said, but like I said, we can sit down and talk about it. So she's serious about this Caresha Please episode. Now, Material girl, Santana girl, he's still over there trying to comprehend why the hell JT took a broomstick and hit his ass over the head. And he done retweeted her ass like one tweet to him, he done retweeted it like 5 times with different damn statements. JT, you retweeted a Nicki Minaj stan asking why we didn't speak on Miss Pissy allegations, which refers to Diddy, not you. Everybody looking for an answer and responses to that situation, which will be televised. You unblocked me to insert yourself. I'm still confused. I'm confused too. I was confused why Santana was still going back and forth because we had Young Miami and them going back. At this point, Santana's your beef is squashed or at least put in the microwave. We'll warm it back up later. Like, baby, we try to get over to the Young Miami beef. Like, oh my goodness. Back to JT. Somebody did tweeted JT and said, Miami is really going through something, and you just responded to a stranger on the internet is so pathetic. Meaning, you know, JT, why are you even entertaining this stuff? JT said, I was here for her from the beginning, but y'all will see this time, I'm not. Then she says, never was and never will be the problem. Have a nice day. And Young Miami is on her page tweeting away. Girl, at this point, my mind is blowing with the tweets. It's like tweet after tweet after tweet. Young Miami says, for you to come on here and try to play victim is crazy. Jatavia! You've been sneaking me for the last couple of days. I haven't said shit to you. You made 2 whole songs dissing me, and I still rap your with my chest and showed love. So what's the real problem? Now, I don't know if No Bars was this song, but when you think about Sideways, it'll never be the same, bitch. Fuck the whole days. I can see how, you know, Young Miami could have, you know, grabbed up and caught that straight. I can see, you know, I can see that for Young Miami. So, of course, JT asks Lost and says, what songs are you referring to? And JT, you got 2 solo songs, about 4 features. You could have figured it out. But Young Miami retweets and says, No Bars and Sideways, okay? Now, at this point, the back and forthness begins to not be as juicy as I need it to be. Because it's long and drawn out. Young Miami is doing some type of something, girl. Evidently feeding the child. Jatavia going through the airport. So she got to go on airplane mode. It was, girl, getting drug out. But in the midst of all of that back and forthness, Young Miami and JT hop on a phone call. They hop on a phone call, and I guess they come to a solution on the issues. Now, I don't know who told Caresha and JT to hop on the damn call, but shout out to whoever did it. I don't know if it was Peach. I don't know I don't know if it was Pete. I don't know if it was Coach. Somebody called JT or Caresha and said, look here, y'all can argue all y'all want behind these damn cameras and behind these lights and all that, but when y'all get up on this social media, y'all ain't gonna be fucking up no Rolling Loud money. Coach said y'all ain't gonna be fucking up no Rolling Loud money, cause y'all know them, y'all know them city girls be Rolling Loud Miami, Rolling Loud LA, Rolling Loud New York, Rolling Loud Texas. He or Coach called and said, look here, heifers, you bitches can argue all day, but y'all ain't gonna be fucking up no Rolling Loud money. So they end up hopping on Twitter and doing this, you know, oh, I love you, girl, I love you, you know, my sis forever, because they hopped on the phone. So I guess they had some type of phone conversation where things were resolved. I'm happy for that. I'm actually happy for that because, like y'all know, recently I had a situation where I had to turn the internet down. And the bitch had to call me and say, hey. And look, I said, all right, bitch. All right. That's all right. So, I understand. Sometimes you have to go and act the fool in front of some couple eyes for a bitch to... But JT is even now supporting Young Miami's brand new song. She has a song out. Girl, these hoes can't fuck with me. These hoes can't fuck with me. She got a new song out. Sound just like that, I promise, I swear. And JT reposted it. Now, Santana was still discombobulated and lost and confused with catching that straight from JT. But he did come forward and say, you know, everything is cool between him and JT. And he even was rapping her song on his story the other day. She acted a fool with him. She didn't show no motherfucking grace, class, nothing towards Santana, okay? So girl, I would never rap another JT song a day in my life. But that is my thoughts and opinions on this tweet battle. I'm probably back tomorrow and the day after tomorrow because you guys are working my ass got me working day and night. Shout out Michael. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tea video. If you made it to the end, evidently you like me and you enjoy my commentary. So why the hell are you not liking the video? Bombastic side-eye. Yeah, like the video, and I'll definitely see y'all very, very soon. Until then, be safe, and thank you for coming. Bye.